Hi guys, welcome back. Janet from My Crazy Little Life. I have a big Temu haul for you. I didn't mean for it to be this big, but it got big because Temu shipping hasn't been very on point lately, and nothing we can really complain about for the prices and the value of the stuff you're getting. And let's face it, some of the stuff that we're buying, you know, it's the exact same stuff you'd buy at Walmart. They're buying it from China too, so we're just saving the middleman. But anyway, I really can't complain because it's free shipping, and yeah, so it takes a little time. But I noticed lately, they didn't do this in the beginning, but lately, if you buy more than one order, like if your orders are within a week of each other, like I told you last time that I do, I'll place like a $29 order or something to get the coupon, and then I'll place the big order to be able to use the big coupon. And so when you do that, it's like they hold it and they ship everything together. This one was actually, I think, 5 different orders. These are orders that I started in the beginning of August, and they just trickled in. Like I'd get 1 or 2 items, then I'd get a big package, and I get 1 or 2 items, and it was a little frustrating, but it's fine. So anyway, big package, a lot of kitchen stuff, a lot of camping stuff, some Christmas stuff, lots of different parts for my Cards Against Humanity game. So I'll be deciding how much I keep and how much my, some of them will be going to my daughter. So I'm just going to jump right in. The first thing, there isn't even a picture. And you know, it's funny. This must have been one of those things that when I got it, it was one of those where, you know, oh, we're going to give you a discount right now if you order right away, whatever. And that must have been one of these because I paid, hold on, I gotta look where I wrote it. I paid $8.49, but when I just went back to look at it, it's $16.99 now. So either it went way up or it was one of those deals where they cut the price for you. But this doesn't even really do it justice, this picture here. It's a little 3-shelf wheels rack. I'm gonna put it in my pantry. So it's just a little short I think it's 36 inches when it's fully built. Let me see, I'll see if I can open it. You can sort of see what it looks like. The temperatures are supposed to get down to 50 tonight. I cannot wait. That's perfect sleeping weather. I don't know if you guys, where you guys are, if it's been hot, but man, it's been hot here. And this past couple, you know, we don't get, I shouldn't say that because there's potentially a hurricane coming in this weekend up here, but we generally don't get that kind of weather up here. But we get the humidity and the mugginess from it. It's yucky. So this isn't technically white. It's sort of that speckly color, but I'm not going to take it all the way out. So you can see what the trays look like. They just have they're kind of open on the bottom, which is good. I like the ones that have the openings on the bottom because then all the crud and whatnot falls through. You wheel it out of the way, you sweep underneath it, and it's good. So this is just a 3-shelf rack. It was $8.49. I paid $16.99 now. But I find too, if you look for stuff, and it's possible that's what I did with this, but I really think this is one of those deals. But when you look for something, it like, you know, you're looking for a 3-shelf cart, just type in 3-shelf cart and then filter it lowest to highest. And you will find the same item can vary as much as like $3, $4 between vendors. So worth looking into. So that's for my pantry. And I got to tell you, y'all, I did my bathroom. I put the picture up of my bathroom floor that I did. My bathroom looks like I redid the entire room because that floor made it look so bright in there. Now, every time I look at my kitchen floor, I judge it. I need to work on this winter. I got to try to get my kitchen floor done because, man, if it made that big of a difference in my bathroom, it's going to make that big of a difference in my kitchen. All right, next thing. It's one of those scrub brushes, the Tornado Scrub. It's got all of those different attachments. And I purposely looked for one that had a long handle. So it's got you can do the short handle to hold it like this, or it's got the long handle that you can hold, you know, so I can stand up and do it. And for some people, it might not be long enough, but I'm 5 feet tall. It's going to be long enough. So I'm super excited about that because, again, until I replace that kitchen floor, I want something like just the mop doesn't seem to do it. And I have a Bissell. And for whatever reason, my Bissell sucks. It's just not good. So I got this. This was $26.97. And again, this was on that big order, and I used the coupon, so I really didn't, like, you know, it's hard to say because, like I said, all of this stuff, well, there's a couple extra orders in here, so it's probably $75 total for everything I bought. Because those, for a while they had, when I did this, they had coupons, and it made it almost 50% off. Like, it was really good. So I got this. This says it's good for indoors and outdoors. And I believe these also, I'll have to look. Because I know they have some of the attachments that you can kind of put on your drill and use, but it does have the handheld thing, so it'll be fine. So I'm super excited about this. No bending, no hard work. There's probably some hard work involved, but it's here on the side. The uses. It is good for tile, grout, tubs, glass, corners, the kitchen, and more. And then includes a turbo scrub, a flat brush, a round brush, a cone brush, a small brush, sponge brush, a sponge, and a charging cord. So I'm super excited to give this a try. I hope it works, because I also have a little bathroom downstairs. It's a tiny little bathroom. So that would be super easy, because it's even hard to get the mop in there because the room is so small. So like, this will be easy because I can almost be, you know, have it right in front of me and it'll work. So I'm excited about that. Now this is sort of one of those, you know, like the holy grail of things I've been wanting from Temu, but didn't want to buy. I watched this. It started at $39.99. It's a dish rack, and I look, there's no picture on here. I can try to post a picture in the description or in the comments. I'm pretty sure I got the white one. It's got the two racks. It's got a slot on the back for the cutting board. The front has the basket for the silverware, and then it has the glass racks along the side, and I love that because the one I have now doesn't have those little things to slip over for the glasses. And matter of fact, I looked at several different styles, and this one, the way it has to be oriented in my house, this one had the glass racks on the right side, or I shouldn't say the right side, the correct side. So I'm super excited about this. It was $19.39 by the time I bought it. When it started, it was at like, I want to say it was like $39. And then it had gone down to like 21 or whatever, but it was only the white one that was 21. The black one was still the 39. And that's why I say a lot of times, if color isn't important to you, check the different colors, because they are different prices. And so I ended up, I'm like, well, for 21, that's close, and I'll be happy with that. It's like, that's definitely a good value for it. So then when it came in, there must have been a price adjustment along the way, because it was $19.39 that I paid for it. And I don't even want to open it because I got to carry it back downstairs, and I don't want anything to come out of it. But I'll post a picture, like either in the description or the link or whatever. I'll try to do that because it's really, really nice. And I wanted to show you, because this is probably one of my favorite items of the haul, but I can't take it out. Now the next four things I got, they're for under my kitchen counters. So it's just a drawer and a drawer, but they're above each other. So here we go. So they're like that. So I got four of them, two for each side of my kitchen sink, and two of them I paid, I think I got them in black. It's not checked off, but two of them were $17.99 and two of them were $16.99. I did get them on two different orders. So again, different vendors, different prices. It's possible that, you know, there was a price adjustment, but I don't think so, because the second order, this is the one that just came in today, those were the $16.99 ones. The ones I had from before were $17.99. So if they were from the same vendor, I would have gotten a price adjustment on all of them. But anyway, so I have four of those. Those are going to go underneath my sink, and once I get my kitchen organized a little bit, I'll probably give you guys a tour of that. Now this here was, did I write that price? $7.39. And this was kind of one of those, well, if you're going to organize everything else, you might as well get this. So I did. This sits on the back of your sink. And I have a lot of trouble because my sink is an old porcelain sink, and like that tray that I had got to pull out so you can like wash your produce or whatever, it didn't work because they're rounded. They're very rounded. But this, I'm gonna take this out of the bag once I find out how to get it out of the bag. So this sits on the back for like your sponges and whatnot. But so it just sits right like this. It just sits right on the back of your sink. But then this hangs off the front of it. So right here, so you can hang like your towel. But I like this, the angle here. You can see the angle, because when you put your sponges or your whatever's in here, the water's going to run into the sink and not just sit. So I was willing to pay the extra for this because I really was happy. I wanted that. And I think that will work fine. So now my kitchen should really have everything it needs, other than me to go through the cabinets and decide if I'm not using it, I don't need it anymore, because I've been here for 4 years now and I know what I need and what I don't need. And I got to tell you, I have so many glasses, way more glasses than anyone needs. So I think that's it for the kitchen stuff. Oh, well, technically this is kitchen. I told you guys about this in the last video. Technically kitchen, totally frivolous. So I paid $9.47. And normally, like I said, normally I wouldn't pay that kind of money for something like this. But I looked around, like I looked on Amazon, I looked on Walmart, I looked on everything else. And the cheapest I could find it anywhere else was $14 and change. So, oh, and it comes with the 3M tape on it too. So this was my totally frivolous, my friend's frame. It's going to go in my kitchen right around my, the switch for my burner, my furnace. And I just think it'll look so cool because my kitchen's yellow. So it's going to look really nice. So again, yeah, frivolous, absolutely. Everything else in here sort of had a purpose. This is 100% frivolous, but I love it. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Get this stuff out of the way. All right. These next two things are a Christmas present. Pretty sure my kids don't watch, but even if they do, again, they're probably going to forget by Christmas time. So my girls both love their heating pads and, you know, the little beanbag thing for your neck or whatever. You can heat it or cool it. So this is a towel, and it only has the opening for your nose. So this is a towel that you can, it's got two little ear loops. So if you're doing a facial or whatever, you hook these around your ears and you put this super soft, it is so soft, this towel. You put this on your face. And like if you're having one of those like sinus headaches or whatever, you know, you could put like eucalyptus or whatever on this and put it in the freezer, get it cold, put it in the freezer, probably feel great on your face, either for doing a facial or for, you know, just relaxing. So I have two of those. So those are Christmas presents. I gotta put a bag down here so I can put all my stuff in it. All right, now these, I was in a snarky mood when I purchased these. You would think somewhere on here there'd be a way I could, here we go, let's open it. So these were $1.60 and there are 12 pieces. So I guess there was a couple of frivolous things in here, but this is for me. This isn't, one of these is absolutely going on my laptop. Any of my Yellowstone fans out there? You need a ride to the train station. Sometimes you're that kind of person and you need a ride to the train station. So if you're not a Yellowstone fan, look it up. It's a fun fact. I thought that was good. And plus it's Rip. Who wouldn't love Rip? All right. This next thing, so like I said, I got a few things for camping. So I thought that on my kayak I had a dry well and then I had a place in the back to put stuff. Turns out I don't have a dry well at all because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, is it from the rain or what? Why is everything getting wet when it goes in there? So I bought a dry bag. This was $4.98, and it says 40 liters. So I don't know how, we'll see how big it is. We can open it together and see how big it is. But I got this because I always, when I go kayaking, I always take a towel with me, and, you know, things like, you know, I take sunscreen or whatever. There's always stuff you take. Oh, this is going to be a good size. So, well, this is much bigger than I thought it was going to be. So I probably could have gone a size down, but this will be great. So what you do, you put all your stuff in, right? Put your stuff in there. And then you take the top and you roll this part down like this. And then you snap it. You snap it shut with the buckle. So that's how it seals. But this is a good size bag. This is definitely bigger than I thought it was going to be, but it'll be good because then I can get my towel in it and I'll be really happy. So, and again, this is the color of my kayak. No one's ever going to lose me on my kayak. All you people that got really pretty blues, and if I could have, I would have gotten a pink, but they didn't have pink. So, and I just sealed it, and I can tell you it seals good because I just tried to push the air out of it so I could fold it up and put it away. And I couldn't push the air out of it, so let's undo it. So the good news is it's got a good seal. So for any of you that kayak, let me get the package out again. Of course, I get the package out and then I drop the card. This is the brand. So, and like I said, it definitely seals well because I just tried to close it up so I could put it away and the air wouldn't come out of it. So I'm going to be happy with this. But like I had started to say, if I could have gotten a pink kayak, I absolutely would have. But I didn't. So now I have a bright green one. So this next item, also, I got these for camping too. And this was one of those, they were like, oh, she's in a mood. Let's show her these. So these even come with, they're actually better than I thought they would be because they are 100% plastic. So there's 4 of them in here, and they come with, so it must take three AAA batteries each. So it comes with 4 packs of batteries and the 4 lights, and you just unscrew this. And it's got your little thing in here for the batteries. So you put that in, put this back on. And then, of course, I didn't push that far enough back in, so, or I put it in backwards. Nope, I had it in right. So this goes back in. You can see there's two little things, and you got to make sure they line up with the 2 things in there, I would assume, or it's not going to work. So then you put this back on, and then they all have little carabiner hooks, so you can just hang them right up, hang them off your tent, whatever. The on-off switch is right on the light itself. So those are going to come in handy for camping, just to put them around like the tent if we're sitting out at night, because we're constantly using our phones. It gets so dark up there, which I love. It gets so dark up there, and when you're sitting out at night, you know, we're using our phones to walk around. It'd be nice if there was a little bit of light. So this next thing, I have wanted pink sweatpants. I haven't, you know, out of all this, I don't have a good pair of sweatpants. And so these were, oh, I don't think I told you how much the lights were. The lights were $7.58 for 4 of them. So it's like not quite $2 a piece. So I thought that was a pretty decent price. So the sweatpants here, these were $12.98, and they're thick, which I like thick. And I did get them large because I wanted them. They might be too big because I got a 4XL. So because I wanted them big and I wanted them bulky, and I wanted them the kind that you can pull them up so they're just below your knee. And so I gotta tell you, I'm not thrilled with this color because it doesn't look bad on there, but it's like a salmon-y color. I was looking for more of a pink. but it does have the elastic at the ankles, elastic at the top, and it has pockets. And, ooh, deep, those are big pockets. So it's got pockets. So these are going to be perfect. These are going to be big. They're definitely going to be big, but that's what I wanted. I wanted nice oversized sweatpants that I can, you know, get really comfortable. Winter's coming, and so now I have a good pair of sweatpants. And you can all see the creature here is passed out cold. He was running around out in the yard before we came up here. All right, now let's get to the fun stuff. That was all the big stuff. Now let's get to some fun stuff. This I got, and I have a feeling this was one of those things that you put in your cart and you don't realize, like it's one of those deals where they say, you know, it's only this price for 24 hours or whatever, and then you forget and you don't take it out of your cart. Because I paid $13.71 for this, and I generally wouldn't have done that. So, but I will use it. So it's a power bank for your phone, but it is solar. So there's the solar charger on it. Let me just, I'll open it up. But you know, things like I could even throw this in my camping bag there, and if it was, you know, I would have a charging bank, obviously have it charged up before I get on there, but suitable for nearly all kinds of mobile phones and digital products which have a USB cable connector. So it's green. I don't think I intentionally, oh, look at, hey, fancy that. Look at that. It's got a compass on the back of it, which doesn't seem to be moving now, but it's moving. It's definitely moving. But anyway, so it has a compass on the back, charging, and then this, I believe, is a flashlight. I don't know how to turn it on. Pretty sure that this obviously looks like a flashlight, so I'm assuming it is, but I could read the directions, but that just seems so easy. So here we go. There's a little, this is the door that comes down. There's your chargers. Looks like a USB and a USB-C. So that's cool. And like I said, there's definitely a way to turn that light on. I just don't know what it is. Oh, right here maybe? Nope. Let's see. Let's look at the instructions. Dual LED light, solar panel charging port, power control switch for flashlight. So it's here. Oh, well, it's not charged. So, oh, there's a, see, it's saying that there's a charge. So that must be to turn it on. No, it's not turning on. So anyway, those are lights. But I thought this would be kind of cool, just handy for outdoorsy type things, or if we go camping or whatever. Sometimes, I mean, when we go camping, we generally make sure we have power, but sometimes you don't. So I'll just put that back over there. So anyway, I thought that would be a really great thing. Now this, I want to try this because, I don't know, I'm sure y'all have realized that I start looking where I'm supposed to look, and then I end up looking all around, and I end up not looking where I belong. So this was $8.86. Now this, I 100% know was one of those things that I put in my cart, and it was, oh, here's a deal, it's 96% off or whatever, and I absolutely forgot to take it out of my cart. I'm positive of that, because I don't necessarily need it. It was more of a want. And for like the $4 or $5 it was going to be, but it ended up being $8.86. So this is a tripod, or not, you know, for your phone, for like doing the videos and whatnot. But this goes on this little, you know, and it's funny because you would think with all the stuff I get, my favorite color would be pink, but it's not. It's blue. and all my stuff is just pink. But so this, what this does is, I'm pretty sure this is the sensor in it, but you turn it on and you put your phone in here and it follows your face. So, you know, I will have fun using it for sure. I want to see how it works, but I just haven't, it's gotta be charged. So keep an eye out for, you know, better videos. I really had a great idea. Like, I was going to have this tripod, and I got this one here that I'm using that has the microphone, but like I told you before, I need a dongle, so I can't make that work till I get that. And I was going to have my background. That didn't work out. So I had some great ideas that just didn't come to fruition. So, you know, if you fail, try again. Oh, here's another thing from the kitchen organization. This was $15.47, and it was, let me get it out. It's for the back of your stove, and it's supposed to be magnetic. Now, my stove, because again, my house was built 100 years ago, or almost 100 years ago. It, like the plug for the stove is in the middle of the floor. It's not even in the wall. So there's no option. My stove goes where it is, and that's it. But because of that, it doesn't touch the wall. So like when I put spices up, they fall behind the stove and it aggravates me. So this, oh, they are magnetic because they were sticking to each other. So you can see the little magnetic strips underneath. These are 2 trays that go on the back of your stove. And they have the little magnets. They just have, in the front, there's just a little lip, but there's a bigger lip in the back. And so it just closes that gap. So if I want to put stuff on the top of my stove, I don't have to worry about it falling behind the stove. And this, $15.47, but I think I told you that. I'm a little scattered tonight. Because there's a lot going on and my brain's just taking a little bit of extra time to catch up. So I'm super excited about these. The way they looked in the on the app, they looked like they were hard plastic, but these are like a silicone. So I'm happy about that, and also at the same time, silicone does get dirty. Like it attracts. I don't know if you've realized by the amount of animals in my life, but there's a lot of animal hair in my house. Okay. I'm gonna get to some more stuff. This is a Christmas present for my daughter. This was $6.07. I have one daughter that's super easy to buy for because she wants everything in the world. And I have one daughter that's extremely hard to buy for because she doesn't ever want anything. Now, she didn't specifically ask for these, but I know that she will enjoy them. So this one, this is mine. This isn't even theirs. My favorite Christmas movie. This one's Griswold. Extreme Illuminate. Let me flip it. I can't read it. Griswold, 1989. Exterior illumination. Ask for Sparky. So this is for me because when I picked it up, I'm like, oh, that's going to be a little big for Molly. But this one's for me. This one's 100% for me because that is my favorite Christmas movie, and I love this shirt. I'll probably wear it Black Friday shopping. So that one's for me. I'm going to put these aside. And this stuff took so long to come in. Like, there was stuff in here I forgot I ordered. This was $4.58. Now let's open it up and see what it is. It's $4.58. Oh, these solar lights. These are, it is just a little string. See them on the, hold on, can you see, like, there's a light there? And there's a couple right there. They're just the lights, the LED lights. And it's a USB charger for them, which come in handy with my solar charger. But they can be all these different things. The colors, the, it says there's 4 music on it. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm not, there's, on the bottom there, it says there's music, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that means it like listens to the music and like flashes to the beat of the music or something. There's a 30-minute and a 1-hour timer. It says building blocks, rainbow, and there's all kinds of, so it can do some things. I'm gonna actually have to go back and read the description. This was something that I thought would be a lot bigger, to tell you the truth. I remember ordering this. So when I ordered those lights for the tent for camping, I ordered these because I'm like, oh, everybody else's campsite looks so nice, and ours just looks like we stopped in. Because also too, when I'm camping, if I'm tent camping, we're at the beach. We're enjoying the thing. I don't spend a lot of time making my site look pretty, which I should. I really should, because, you know, that was my intent with those, but they're not as big as I thought they would be. Let's see what this is. This is $1.98. Now this is a ton smaller than I expected it to be. I thought this was going to be a lot bigger, and I even got my little tape measure out and measured with the millimeters and the whole nine, and I was way off. And it's ugly. So this is $1.98. This is supposed to be an amethyst gazing ball. What that is pretty much a smoky colored marble. It's not even a pretty purple. I'll come up with something to do for it. Emma is about to take a stroll across the screen, so if you hear crashing or if the camera falls, that's why. So yeah, I thought that was going to be a lot bigger than it was. Hi, Emma. You want to come out here and say hi to everybody? Come here. Come here. There we go. Emma's here to say hi. You know, it just wouldn't be a video if either Sandy or Emma didn't make an appearance. The rest of the family all stays in other places. Thank you. Goodbye. And she's gone. All right. So this one, now this is one of the ones for my daughter. This was $3.29, and this is a really nice feeling t-shirt. $3.29. Now, if there was ever a statement for my daughter to make, this is it. I'll put you in the trunk and help people look for you. Don't test me. That's her in a nutshell. So she's really going to like that. And what did I say? That was $3.29? $3.29. That's a nice t-shirt. So I hope she really likes it. It's very accurate for her. So I'm going to put it back in the bag because just folding it has dog hair on it already. So that's a Christmas present. I've been very good about all the things that I ordered that are Christmas presents. I've been putting them away, and I sat down last night before this order here. I sat down last night, the stuff I've ordered over the past almost year. I've been doing this, I think, since February. And Christmas presents that I've been buying, and I got quite a bit done, so I'm pretty excited about that. I thought I had another t-shirt, but that might have been I might have already showed it to you in the last order. I told you I got my pot rack hung up in my kitchen, and I put my new pots and pans up. So I got silicone mats for the bakeware that goes with it. So this is an 8-inch and a 9-inch round. It was $4.98 for the two of them. I only needed one of the two of them. I can't remember which one, but I'll use the other one for something. So I have the two round silicone for my cake pans. And then these were $3.87, and these are for the cookie sheets. Doesn't want to come out, which is good. It's got a nice silicone edge on it, so I will be able to, like, it'll stick to the. So there's the silicone sheets for the cookies. Now it's very deceiving because it looks like it's got a pattern, but it doesn't. Like that's inside the silicone on both sides. So I have two of these for my cookie sheets that go with my. Let me just roll this up so I can get it in a bag here. I have 2 of those. Well, I don't need to open the other one because I got that one. Those will be next. Oh, there's a bunch of little stuff. There's a bunch of little stuff. Okay. I'm just going to move these things over here. And I will tell you, I'm about to show you a bunch of metal signs that I got. And any of us that have ordered metal signs know that it's the luck of the draw whether you're going to get them all mangled up and beaten or whether you're going to get them in good shape. And all but one of mine, they're perfect. All but one of them is perfect. And the one that's not perfect is close enough. So this, I think this was one of those I had to put in to round up to get the coupon. It was 99 cents. Hold on, I can't hold it. It's the couch from Friends. And on the bottom, it's not real clear there, but on the bottom, it says, "I'll be there for you." So it's actually, I think it's actually metal. It might be plastic, but I think it's metal. But 99 cents for that, super cute. I'll throw it on a sweatshirt or something. Or I'll find someone that looks like they need it and I'll give it to them. Now this is what I needed to work on my cabinets in my kitchen. Until I realized that I'm going to take a different approach to paint the cabinets in my kitchen. But this was $1.39. And this goes in my drill. So, you know, the socket here pops into my drill. And then on this side, I put, you know, whatever I'm drilling, like my whatever I have to put in, whatever bit, I couldn't think of the right word, whatever bit I need to use. But it screws, it somehow drills around corners. Oh, there we go. So when you move that little piece up, there's got to be a way. It's supposed to go like 90 degrees. Or at least they showed it in the ad going 90 degrees. I'm not seeing a whole, so it doesn't have a huge bend in it, but I think that's really about all of it. That's about the bend you're going to get. But fascinating to me that I could put this in my drill and it's going to screw around corners. So I don't think it's really going to work. It might. I mean, it might. You probably can get it close enough. I thought I swear it showed it actually doing a 90 degree, but I'll play with it and see. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. But that's what I got this for. And it was $1.39. So if I can't use it for the kitchen project, I'm sure I can use it for whatever other project. Now this was $1.98, and this is a Christmas present. And if she's watching the video, she'll know in an instant it's hers. So it's just a long spoon, like a teaspoon for your tea or your coffee or whatever. Oh, can you read it? You can't read it, but it says, "I wish you lived next door." So that is a Christmas present, I thought. And this is beautiful. It's a nice heavy spoon. And it's actually etched into it. So it's really, there's going to be there's no focusing that, but she'll know who it's for when she watches the video. So that's another Christmas present. Those two. I'm going to take all this little stuff and put it right here so I can show you. Put that over there. Okay, another Christmas present. These are for my daughters, my daughter and son-in-law. They were $1.08 a piece. Keys to the camper. I just thought those were super cute. And, you know, it's got the little retro camper on the bottom. Theirs is a brand new fancy camper, but it's just super cute. Stephanie likes color green, so those are stocking stuffers. This, 68 cents. And I gotta tell you, for 68 cents, it's worth every penny I paid for it. If I can get the package open and show you what it is. It is a little finger guard, so when you're chopping stuff, I don't know why it's so hard to get things out of the package. So like when you're chopping things, you can have the knife here, and so you can be holding your things here, but you're not going to cut your fingers. So that's what that's for. So I'm excited about that. Put that in there, and put that in there. All right. Now this next thing, I told you there was one frivolous thing in here. There might have been a couple, but this one's not expensive. This one's 88 cents. And I'm sure I've told you 1,000 times about my car key. Everybody else in the free world has a key fob and a button. Not me. I have a car key. It's not even a switchblade key. It's a regular key. So look at that. Look at that. It's the Friends frame in a keychain. Just a keychain. So that will 100% be going on my keys. So I'm super happy about that. And it was 88 cents. So throw it in my own stocking. I don't care. All right. A little bit of there's themes running. You can almost tell which items went with what order. These were $1.99. There's 50 pieces. Friends stickers. That's the Monica and Rachel from when they were in high school. And then that's a Jennifer Aniston, probably not from Friends, but from another Jennifer Aniston thing. Joey. There's Monica. When they went to Britain, to Westminster Crabby. The foosball table. Phoebe. It's just really cool stickers in here. I think there was the Unagi one. Oh, this Chandler and Ross when they were their Miami Vice look. Bunch of really cute, like that's kind of cute. Oh look, weird, the frame. Unagi. So great. Just some Friends. I'll use those for all kinds of things. And these are those kind of stickers you could put on water, but I don't. But you could put them on water bottles. I will use them either in my journaling or my desk, my planner, whatever. So I'm super happy about those. Those are cute. And this one, I think I clicked on it by mistake. They're cool. 60 pieces, and it was $1.77. They're just, it looks like somebody typed up a whole sheet of things. They're all different sayings, and then just literally cut it apart. Like looks like it with an old typewriter type thing, but they're positive sayings. A mind like hers should be listened to and learned from. I have so much of you in my heart. It is moments with you, just talking and connecting, that I realize how little I really need. Never have I been a calm blue sea. I have always been a storm. I detest the man who hides one thing in the depths of his heart and speaks forth another. I mean, these seem like all real romantic ones. I don't have a need for those yet. But maybe it was a good thing. Maybe I clicked on it by mistake. Maybe it was the universe telling me, hey, some things are coming in. Okay, now I got one of these, the watches that checks your steps. And I got this one because it said you could put a picture on it, your own picture. I used it. I already took it out of the package and I'd used it. And honestly, the charge on it doesn't last. Like I've had other ones that you could charge them every couple of days. This one, I charged it to full before I put it on. And there's an app on your phone that comes with it. But it tells you your heart rate, the fire must be, or it's not, it's lungs, I think. It's not fire, it's a picture of lungs. So your oxygen, your heart rate, your steps, the time, the date is on there as well. but the battery doesn't last a whole long time. It's got the back of it, it's got one of those little magnetic chargers. So it was a little, I mean, this is one where I really kind of only want this for times when I don't have my phone on me all the time, because my phone counts all my steps. But there's times where I don't always have my phone. Like when I'm walking around the house, I don't carry my phone with me. So if I don't have the pockets on to hold my phone in my pocket, I'm losing all those steps. And I had one of those before, and you know what, honestly, I had stopped using it because I kind of became a slave to it. But we'll see. I mean, I'm finally starting to take steps again, so I'm a little excited to be able to actually, use it. Now, this was $7.29. This is a Christmas gift. And this is one of those Christmas gifts that I'm going to give it because I've been asking for what my daughter wants for a long time. Oh, this is way nicer than I thought it was going to be. I've been asking my daughter to tell me for a long time what kind of, her wallet is just torn up. She needs a new wallet, and she hasn't given me what she wanted. This actually feels like suede. This was $7.29. It comes with a dust jacket. So it's a wristlet. It's got the wristlet on the back. It's got the zipper here for your coins or whatever. So that's good size. And then another zipper pocket here. And on top of that zipper pocket, there's just sort of an opening. I realized I was showing those to me, not to you guys. And then this part opens up. There's another zipper here. And then there's more openings, more pockets there. So there's actually 3, the zipper and 2 other ones. And then if you flip it to this side, it would be the same thing, the zipper and 2 other ones. And then all of these card spaces. So she might like this one. Honestly, there was one I thought it was pretty much exactly like what she has now. But when I got to the front of it, it was ugly. And I'm like, oh, she is not going to like that one. So she likes green. I'm hoping she likes this. And if she doesn't, $7.29. It's not the end of the world. And maybe she'll finally tell me what she wants and we can go shopping and get it. But so this is a Christmas present. So if you're watching, now you know. Tell me if you like it. And if you don't, we'll go shopping and get another one. So that goes in my Christmas box. Like I said, I'm doing really good with Christmas this year. Now, I had told you all, I had shown you in one of my Dollar Tree videos that I had gotten the metal signs because my cabinets are metal, and I did put them up, the fall signs, and it looks really nice. So I was thinking, I'm like, well, what am I going to do for Christmas? So I got some signs. Now this one was $4.49. When Santa squeezes his fat white arse down the chimney tonight, he's going to find the jolliest bunch of bleeps this side of the nut house. So if you know Christmas Vacation, this is it. So this is for me. I have 7 of them will be for me, and I think I have 2 that are for my daughter. And should the other daughter ever express interest in them, I will get some for her. Now, this is the one they said is the only one that came in. You can see there's a little kink in it, but overall not terrible and completely fixable. So this is definitely one of the ones I got for my daughter. This was $3.99. Mrs. Claus's Gingerbread Bakery. Made fresh daily. Cookies, cakes, sweets. Enjoy with hot chocolate made by elves. Santa's favorite treats. So this I got for my daughter. It's got the little marshmallow guy in all the sweet treats in the truck. Super cute. So that is a Christmas. Well, it won't be a Christmas present. I'll give it to her so she can decorate for Christmas. And then this is 100% for me. This was $3.97. I just want coffee and Christmas music. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but when Christmas music starts, I'm all about it. We have one radio station. They used to start on Thanksgiving night, and they would play all Christmas music from Thanksgiving night through January 1st. And then a couple of years back. It started like the week of Thanksgiving. And then I think last year they started November 1st. But I'm all about it. And yes, I understand that on Sirius or Pandora or whatever, I can listen to Christmas music all year long if I want to. But I want to listen to it at Christmas time. So this one will go on the cabinet above my coffee pot in my kitchen. And this one I'm pretty sure was for me. Hot cocoa bar with extra whipped cream, cookies, cakes, and candy. So I kind of was looking for the retro-y looking signs for me. This one was $3.99. So you can see. And these are good size signs. I like their metal signs. I really do. They're nice. They're easy to decorate with. And this one, I just love this one. May you never be too grown up to search the skies on Christmas Eve. I used to love my husband's family is Polish and they do the Velia on Christmas Eve. And so, we would be there till late Christmas Eve and we would put the kids back in the car and go home because they were just a couple towns down from us. But I can remember, putting the kids in the car and them being all excited that, once they go home and go to sleep, Santa's coming. And, so we would, as we were walking to the car, I'd be like, well, look in the sky. Maybe you'll see them. And so this just, memories. This one was $4.49. It was a little more expensive than the others, but I loved it. It's beautiful. So here's another Hot Coco's Christmas Movies, Warm Sweaters, Twinkling Lights, Flannel PJs, Gingerbread Cookies. So that'll go on the next to the other cocoa bar one on the other cabinet. And that one was $3.99. Now, when I saw this one, I got to tell you, for any of you that remember Woolworths, America's Christmas store. Woolworths, it had the little soda counter in the back. Like, that's my childhood. That's memories. That's way back. So I love this sign. And this one was $3.99. And Santa's Workshop, the North Pole since 1802, with the little deer. This just, it looks like that old vintage looking, like that looks like the Christmas cards your grandmother used to send. $3.99 for this one. This one I know is for my daughter because it's facing the wrong way. So this is for her. Mrs. Claus Christmas Bakery, always fresh. Because my daughter loves to bake. $3.99 for this one. And again, this one, the two signs I got for her, I will give her. I think I got her one for over her sink and one for over her stove. And I'll give her those so she can decorate for Christmas. So that is all my metal signs. Now I think we're down to the best part. For any of you that have never played Cards Against Humanity, you need to. You need to find some friends and play it. It's hilarious. It's kind of the adult version of the Apples to Apples games that the kids had. So I got a few different packs. This one was $3.48. This is the 2014 holiday pack. And I don't know if it says how many cards are in here. Probably does under the stickers. But I paid $3.48 for a 10-year-old pack of cards. That's fine. It'll still be fun. So because all of the cards go together, like you can put the whole set together, so it doesn't matter what kind you get, they all work together. So I got the 2014 holiday pack. And again, these I have to decide which ones are for me and which ones are for my daughter. And now this one is the 90s Nostalgia Pack, $3.56. I'm an 80s kid, but Emma's back. Emma, back up, please. I'm an 80s kid, but I will still have fun with the 90s pack. Sorry about my little Emma butt coming in there. She likes to do that. Now, this one is funny because I saw this, and I'm like, I can't order anymore until I get all this in to remember what I bought. Box Against the Office. So if you ever, watch the TV show The Office. So these are all going to be one-liners from that. And this one has, I want to say, I thought it said like 100 cards in it or something. It doesn't say. But this one was $14.87. And remember, like a lot of these were a little more expensive on this haul, but the coupon I had was fantastic. And this is a combination. So, you know, there was 4 or 5 different orders, and so broken up, it really wasn't. It was $136 for everything when I had it in my cart the first time. And then, like I said, when I was done with the coupons, it was like $60, $70. It wasn't that much. So that sounds like a lot of expensive things, but it broke down to not a bad cost. Oh, and when I get to the next one, when I get to the next big one, I had a $30 credit from something. Oh, because I had to return some stuff. So $14.87, Box Against the Office. So that most likely, I don't know, that might be for her. I'm not sure. If she watches that show, that will absolutely be for her. But if not, it's for me. But this one is 100% for me. This one was $11.98. And again, it doesn't say how many cards are in it. The one with all the cards. So this is a Friends edition for my Cards Against Humanity game. This one isn't even hanging around till Christmas. It's going right downstairs and going in the box. So $11.98 for the Friends edition of the Cards Against Humanity cards. Now this one I'm pretty sure is for me because I think Molly already has all of these. This was $22.09 for the 6 expansion packs. So when the game first came out, then it came out with a couple of, like, I don't remember if they came out all at once or if they came out, like every so often or whatnot. But there was the 6 expansion packs, and you'll see it says right on the side here. 5th expansion, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. That first one I said 5th was really first, whatever. I told you guys I don't film these with my contacts in. So anyway, got all these extra cards. So depending, if she has them, they will be mine. If she doesn't have them, they will be hers. Okay, here's the piece de resistance for the whole haul. This was $40.98. But again, between checking my credits and the one thing I returned, I had 30. It was either $30.98 or $29.98. So it was right around $30 that I had in credit. So this was $40.98. But because I had the credits, I really only felt the pain of $10.98. So, Cards Against Muggles. It is the Harry Potter edition. See, it says right here, best game ever, period. This is the Harry Potter version of Cards Against Humanity. And it says 4 to 20 players, ages 17 plus, and time 30 to 90 minutes. Well, depending on how many cards you have, we played this over my friend's house on New Year's Eve, and you can play for hours. It all depends on how many cards you have. So this is 100% mine. So the Friends one and the Harry Potter one, and Wendy, if you're watching, there's a Harry Potter Cards Against Humanity. So that was my favorite part of the whole thing. So that, and like I said, this one I was really excited with all the Cards Against Humanity packs that I got on this one. But the Harry Potter and the Friends one's definitely winning. So pretty happy with all that. So, just under an hour, but by the time I'm done yapping, it'll be right around an hour. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. This huge haul. There won't be another one like this for a long time because I got some things to do, but I got a lot of Christmas shopping done, so that's kind of great. I do have a video coming up with some dating stories because, man, did I have a week of dating stories. I went on three or four, I don't even remember. 3 or 4 dates this week. Well, since Labor Day. The first one is Labor Day Monday. So within the last 2 weeks, I went on 3 or 4 dates. One of them showed real promise until it didn't. And so that's got to be a whole video in and of itself, because that has a backstory to it too. And I think you'll all enjoy that one. But I hope you enjoyed this haul. It was a lot of fun. I'll put the link for the dish rack in the description so you can see it. And if there's anything else you want to link to, let me know. And you know, it's funny, I look at these, and this is me. This is me all the time. I'm pretty basic. I don't do a lot of makeup. I don't do a lot of, like, I love having long hair, but I don't like doing my hair all that much unless I'm going, like if I'm going to a wedding or something, I do. But I see some of these other creators and they look just camera ready all the time. This is my camera ready. This is what I look like. This is what I look like all the time. So, but I'm looking around and my vision for my background back there, and instead you're looking at my sleeping dog in the window. And so who knows, I'll come up with a different setup. But the next video I do, I will try that face tracking one, because I think it'll be kind of cool. It feels like it turns pretty easy, so I'll try that one. Gonna get this is eventually gonna become my office, so this will be set up, but I'm gonna get the Christmas stuff put away, get the Cards Against Humanity stuff put away, and I know that in my brain, I swear every day this week my brain thought it was Friday. Like, I love working from home, but I really think I have to start making myself go into the office a little bit more, just because when you go into the office, you actually know what day it is. There's not really any reason for me to go in other than I should leave my house once in a while. But they've already started masks again at the hospital, and the practices, I think, are going to start doing it too. So I have a feeling I would guess by the holidays, but I would probably definitely by the holidays, they're gonna have us all for the winter. They're gonna put us all back home again. So either way, my brain thought it was Friday every day. Tomorrow actually is Friday. I've got a lot going on this weekend. We have our town fair next weekend, and I work in the 4-H booth there. I have a lot of fun doing that. I don't know if I can go live on YouTube or not, but I'm not sure, because I think you have to have a certain amount of subscribers to do that. But either way, I'll look into that. I can always go live during the fair. It's a lot of fun. It's really, the town I grew up in was a very small town. That same town right now is not a small town. And so it's still fun though, because our classmates all come home and they bring their kids, and now some of them have grandchildren. And so it's a lot of fun. Like we all joke, it's the World's Fair. It's just our little tiny town fair. It's on our common in the center of town. But it's a good time. You know, they have the horse pulls, the oxen pulls, and we'll be in the 4-H tent, and they've got, you know, it's an old fashioned town fair. There'll be a rabbit show and a chicken show, I think. And then we have the animals in our tent, and all the local band, like the local organizations, like the Band Boosters, the Lions Club, the Knights of Columbus, each class, all the high school classes all have some sort of booth there. The junior class has what they call the junior stand. I think they still do the junior stand. When I was in high school, the junior class had the junior stand, which was like the parents cooked the most amazing food. Like, we had one parents that would bring in pierogies and kielbasa, and we did the regular hot dog hamburg things, but gołąbkis. One parent made pans and pans and pans of gołąbkis, and we sold those. So the junior class did that, and the senior class sold the tickets. But I think the year that I became a senior, that changed, and the seniors didn't sell the tickets anymore. But there's the hockey club will have a band. So it's all the local organizations will have booths, and it's really just a lot of fun. It's still a small time town fair. It's still the kind of place where you can take your kids and you don't have to stress out. And on Friday night, they do a wristband. And so that our common, it's a long common, and at the end is the pub. And it's like there's a lot of outdoor seating. So the parents that want to, that have the, probably like your 7th, 8th grade kids and up, like the kids that need supervision but can be trusted to stay on a round common that's surrounded by traffic. So the parents would go sit down at the pub and let the kids be on the common. And if the kids need anything, they come up and you just reach over the railing and you give them more money or whatever. And it's just a lot of fun. It's a small town fair. It's a lot of fun. You see a lot of people, and it's just a good time. So from now until next Friday, I will be doing whatever tasks I am assigned, which is, usually anything artsy. Or I had made all vinyl signs last year. So, oh my God, excuse me. All our signs should be good. Everything should be good. But I will double check everything. And then decorations, we have to make decorations each year that go with the theme, because they'll do a thing like best decorated booth or whatnot. And I get a little competitive with that. And I got some really cool, I came up with something that goes with the theme. The theme of the fair is blue jeans and fair dreams. And I came up with a catchphrase that I'm hoping nobody else thought of, but I'd kind of be surprised if somebody else didn't think of it, because it's pretty obvious. So I'm not going to say that until next week, because I don't want anybody to have a chance to steal our thunder. So anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. This is way, way long tonight, but have fun. And I would really appreciate it if you like, share, comment. If you want a link to anything, ask me. I will get you that. Maybe I'll get to my kitchen before the month is out. Probably not, because after our fair is what we call Big E. It's the Eastern States Exposition, so it's all of the New England states. It's a big fair, and that's a big, big fair. It's one of those that's on a big, big fairgrounds, and that starts, I want to say it might have started yesterday. So that'll run 3 weekends. I think it ends October 1st. And so after we're done with this, we'll be going to Big E every now and then. And then I think the fairs kind of wind down for the year. But it's a good time. It's fall. It's time for pumpkins, hay rides, apples, corn mazes, all that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys all have, like, what's your fun favorite fall activity? Fall is my favorite time of year. Favorite season of year, without a doubt. Absolutely. I love the summer. I love being at the beach. I could live at the beach year round, but I love fall. I love the changing leaves. I don't like picking them up, but I like to look at them. I love the changing leaves. I love the whole hoodies and sweatpants and fires and hay rides and corn mazes and just fun stuff. Carving pumpkins and making apple pies and all that stuff. So I hope you guys have fall activities that you love. Let me know in the comments what you guys really enjoy doing in the fall. And I hope wherever you're at, you guys are starting to get the cooler nights. Tonight is, I can already tell tonight is going to be perfect sleeping weather. I'm going to open my windows up in my bedroom, and I am looking forward to that. So you guys have a great night. I would really appreciate it if you would share this and let me know if you have any questions. Bye, guys. Thanks for being part of this.